in order to make cool stuff, you have to make stuff. What does this mean? This might be the last video, like YouTube video, motivational YouTube video that you could even watch, because this is low-key like the end. The main thing that all of these videos have in common is that you just have to make stuff. I have my retainer in, I'm about to go to sleep. That's how you know it's real. Like, I was just thinking about this. I was watching some of my old videos back, and I'm only 10 videos in. Like, I'm at the beginning of this. But it's like, I was thinking about it since I was literally in elementary school. I've been making videos for as long as I could remember, but I've never posted anything because I was too scared to post. And it's like, you have this expectation that as soon as you start posting, people are going to start talking about you, or it's going to be embarrassing or whatever. And those things are true. As soon as you start posting, it's going to feel embarrassing. As soon as you start posting, people will probably talk about you behind your back. You're going to become the YouTube person, the cringe person, whatever. But it's also like, what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to sacrifice in order to do what you love? You know, like, how much love do you have for the game to like actually do it? You know, me personally, I watch back all my videos. I love my videos. I'm only 10 videos in. I know I'm gonna get better as I go, but it's like, you need to start in order to get to the level that you want to be at. I think as fans of YouTube, of film, of music, of anything, I think it's natural to look up to certain people and look up to certain creatives and be like, I want to be there. But there's no way you're gonna get there unless you start making things. You can only make cool things if you make things in the first place. If not, it's literally impossible. You get stuck in this loop where you're just watching video after video after video of people telling you that you need to make stuff, and then you're just not making it. And you're like, oh, but I need this gear, but I need this, but I need that before I start. Funny enough, I started making my YouTube videos with my camcorder. Not an old one. I bought a new one because I didn't have an old one. Like, my parents gave away the ones that they had used when I was a kid, and I bought a new one because I wanted that feeling again. And it was just like a cheap camcorder I just bought randomly, and I started to make videos on it. And then at one point I was like, I was satisfied with it, and then at one point I was like watching my favorite vloggers, and I was like, their quality's so good though, like I should get a better camera. I bought the camera, I vlogged with the camera. It wasn't the same. Like, I wanted to say this also to say, you can make stuff with the shit that you have. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need a certain thing to start making things. You just need to start. And sometimes when you're in a creative process, it's interesting because once you start making things, you're like, damn, like, should I be doing it this way? Should I be doing it differently? You won't know unless you try. You kind of just have to keep making things until you figure out what works for you. You know, like, there's no reason why you have to be questioning yourself. It's good to like strive to change and grow and develop, but questioning everything you do and being like, is this the best idea? Is this the best approach? Like, you really won't know until you put it into practice and try, because creativity is not one size fits all. Art is not a one size fits all. Like, everyone is completely different in the way that they approach their art, in the way that they put their art out into the world, the way that they package it. And ultimately, everyone has something different and unique to say. So that's also the thing. Like, sometimes we stop ourselves from doing things or making things because we're like, they've already been made before, but they haven't been made by you. They haven't been made by me. They haven't been made by me. Like, everything is so individual once you start making it. Even if you're trying to copy someone and you're literally a carbon copy of someone, you're still you among all of it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm proud of myself for starting, for posting, for making videos, for holding myself accountable. And I've already started. I'm not gonna stop unless I want to stop. But I do this for the love of the game. Like, I do this for the love of YouTube. I do this for me being 8 years old and talking to the camera and feeling like it was the most comfortable place I could be, and just feeling completely at home speaking to the camera and knowing that this was something that I could look back on later. Like, all of the videos I've ever made have really just been for my future self to go back and look at. And me, as the future self in question, I've gone back and looked at my own vlogs and looked at me at 10 years old talking to the camera, or me at 7 years old talking to the camera, and then me at 15. And it's just crazy to see my evolution and the way that I articulated my thoughts, and the thoughts that I even had, my emotions, my personality. If that's an inkling that you have, feed into that and cultivate that, because there's really no way you're gonna regret it. Like, there's very little chance that you're gonna regret it. I watch back all my videos and I feel happy. I don't really look at the views much because I'm not making this in order to get millions of views. I'm making this because it feels necessary to me, and because I love it, and because I love to look back on it, and because it feels like I open and close a cycle every week in every vlog. It's like a little snapshot of my life, and it's literally an episode. It's my diary as a creative. So I guess all this to say, stop thinking about it too much. Don't think about it too much. Stop thinking about it. Stop watching videos about it, and just make something. Put it out if you want to, but just make it. That's it. Good night.